welcome back. So on today's video, I am going to be doing a challenge where I catch a fish using the cheapest materials I can find. So that being said, I did pull up here to a Dollar Tree. I'm gonna go inside, see what they have, and I'm gonna try to see if I can catch fish. Now, the rules of this challenge is I gotta use cheap stuff. It can't be pre-made. Like, I can't go and get a fish trap and catch a fish like that. If I were to make a fish trap, which is what I'm planning on doing actually, I'm gonna be making it out of like 2 separate trash cans, and then I'm gonna be taking it down to a pond to see if I catch anything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this video going. All right, so we're gonna go head inside, and then we are gonna go and see what we find. Okay, so here are the items that I chose. I chose this paracord here, orange, so I could go ahead and have something to pull the trap back in whenever I'm done using it. Some zip ties, 2 trash cans, and a bucket. Then I've also bought this squirrel. That has nothing to do with the video, but for everything, including the squirrel, everything came out to a whopping $10.01. Had we taken off the squirrel, and the squirrel was $3, so we would have only paid about $7.01 for this whole trap. All right, so pretty sure you can see where this is going. What I'm gonna attempt to make is one of these, but out of things that I found at the dollar store. Now, the reason that I'm making this video, one is because this one here, it's gotten bent to the point where it has an opening, and I just can't. I could probably zip tie it, and that's what I might end up doing. But I was thinking of buying a new one and just throwing this one away. But I said no. It'd be much more fun if I could just make one of my own. So as you can see, they're almost spot on. I mean, the mesh and this material here, and the mesh in this one are almost exactly the same. This one might be a little smaller actually, which kind of will concern me because I don't want anything escaping either. But so what I'm going to do is basically make one of these here. I'm going to be making one of these out of things I found at the dollar store. All right, so let's start. Go. Now what I want to try to do on both sides is make a hole here. Make a hole on each one. That way it's identical to this one here. And I don't know if I'll be able to get it like pushed in the way this one is, but I can definitely make the hole. So that's what I'm gonna start doing here first. Excuse me. Just ate lunch. It's actually quite easy to break open with your own hands. I think that's as big as I want it to be anyways, right there. Right there. So let me do the same thing to the other side real quick. There you go, looks good. Now I got 2 identical holes on each side. This might be a little larger here, but that's fine. I mean, a lot of the times fish will swim into something and don't have the brain power to find their way out. Why that is, I don't know, but it's kind of a fact. So, I'm gonna open these up right here. They come with an assortment of sizes. They have the small, medium, and then the medium, and then the large. I'm using the smallest one. All right, so let's start. This is pretty simple. Put it through the holes, zip tie down. Opposite side. I'm gonna do it right there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie these down completely to keep them stable. Alright, so as you can see, this thing's coming together already. I'm gonna put about maybe 4 more, one here, one here, one here, one here. That should hold it down pretty good. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is just cut these tag ends off right here. Boom. Alright, so there we have it. Now all I gotta do is get this here paracord stringed onto here somewhere. I'm gonna find a way to do that. Actually, what I might do, this one here comes with a clip. And since I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this thing, I'm gonna definitely keep the clip and reuse it. Boom, there we go. Here's the finished product here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bait this up with some dog food, and I'm gonna go throw it in a pond. So we'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now me and Rhett are out here at the pond. What the hell? What's wrong with you? So we're now out here at the pond. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in here. I'm gonna bait it with some of Rhett's dog food, which is in my pocket here. Got some dog food. I'm gonna go ahead and get that put in here and then throw it in there and come back in about 2 hours. Let's get to work. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just pour it through here. I'm blocking the other hole with my hand so that it doesn't fall back out. Like so. Go ahead and get it. Here, eat those. So this is the current time right now. And so me and Rhett are gonna go ahead and head back home. And at about 3:45, I'm gonna come back to see if this trap worked. Okay, so we're back at where we set the trap. It's been a little over 2 hours now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up and see if we got anything. Just leave it there overnight, and after work tomorrow I'm gonna come back and check it.
What? Nothing. Empty.
It's been about a week that I've made this trap and have tried to use it in ponds and some streams, and I haven't caught nothing. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of using this, I know this was a dollar store challenge, but it unfortunately didn't work for me, and so I'm gonna be moving on to the next thing. And this is something that I found on the side of the road. I'm gonna be making a fish trap out of this and seeing if I can catch something on this rather than that. So let's fast forward to that part. Okay, so here's the finished product. It's just a Hawaiian punch jug with some zip ties that I bought at the dollar store. I'm reusing this here and the rope that I bought at the dollar store as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get this set inside of the pond and hope for better results than I did with the 2 trash cans. Caught something. Oh, nice. So I actually did catch something on the little trap that I made.
That worked way better than that other one. Let me open this up and get this guy out. That is amazing. It actually worked. That's so cool. I wonder how. Whoa. It's a little bull's head catfish. Check it out. That's freaking awesome. Oh, all right. So, challenge complete. I got this little guy. This is so cool. There's just something so pleasing about making your own little contraption and watching it work. That's amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna put him back.